Now we are flowing. Now we are rolling on a Sunday night, heading into Monday, heading into our work week with a little bit of juice, as we are now viewing another Penn State commit, as Penn State is ready to get this thing ramped up. They get Blake Betton out of this field as well. So Terry Smith hit the cornerback room pretty hard. Got a lot of athletes there. And now Blake Betton, a linebacker, and this is a player that is an interesting player. I'm going to let a couple of clips roll, and then we're going to get more into the specifics of this football player. And that's another angle of the play that just transpired, okay? So his measurables are 6'2", 200 pounds. 6'2", 200 pounds. He is what you call a hybrid linebacker, meaning he's very thin, but he's really traitsy. He has great traits. He has long arms. He's thin. He can put on weight to this frame. All right? He is a perfect fit in a classic 3-3-5 because he is not a 4-3 linebacker because he's not that stocky. And he's somebody that is going to immediately help on special teams. He has great speed for his size at 6'2" and long arms. And he's somebody that is going to put on probably about like 30 to 40 pounds of sure muscle. And in a 3-3-5, you want these really fast backers that can blitz, that can really cover your defensive end. Like, you're going to probably have like a nose tackle up there that's going to be pretty versatile. And your linebackers, like in a 3-3-5, like the Gary Patterson, you just need to fill gaps. Be really smart and fill gaps. The defensive linemen have to take on blocks so that you can go ahead and make tackles. He is a raw football player, meaning that he doesn't have like a lot of he needs to put on more strength. He needs to take on more blocks. I mean, not like seeking out blocks, but he can get more defined in his role. I think that he's still, meaning like raw, meaning like I think like his form of tackling could be better. But you're talking about a high-character kid that was recruited by Matt Campbell, who has a great scheme fit with Dan Lin, and Penn State has a type, which means like we're going to put you through the weight program. We're going to build with high school talent. You have long arms. You're twitched up. You could really tackle the football, which is what Betton's going to do. And I see him being much more of a fit at a Penn State than I do a Minnesota. And Minnesota's going to have true 4-3 guys playing linebacker that are slower, but are probably more sure-handed tacklers. But the ceiling of Betton is going to be awesome, and he's going to help out on special teams. And you build through high school recruiting, which means you could go for the portal a little bit, get some older linebackers, and then by year 3, this football player here, Blake Betton, which is this is his junior year. So in about 4 years' time, when he is going to be a junior, he could be a redshirt sophomore. And be one of your starters, because he needs to know how to blitz off the edge. He needs to know how to get after the quarterback. He needs, again, with covering. You're getting an athlete. Very similar to Tony White, what he did with Matt Rule. You're getting an athlete that's a little bit thin, that is really that has traits, long arms, can really, really run, but who's thin. And you're going to have to, again, like set him up in positions to succeed. And I think with Dan Lin and obviously with Matt Campbell in 3-3-5, I can't think of a better fit. Look, great hustle. The sky's the limit. And if he learns to go after the quarterback, he's bendy. This is a really good signing for Penn State. I think it's a great signing for both parties. Okay, this is a high-ceiling football player that I'm excited to see, that I'm excited to see develop. It's a developmental football player that's going to, that could play on specials really soon, but you put him in the linebacker room, and you let him learn for a couple of years in the scheme fit. And then when it clicks, like it can really click, and he could really be a factor, on Penn State. So Penn State's going to have a big recruiting class for high school. Matt Campbell, again, like these are the guys that he would probably get at Iowa State. Like I think Blake Betton you would get at Iowa State. And now he's going to sprinkle in some elite level prospects, some transfer portal money as well. So it's interesting. He's staying true to his principles. He's staying true to the guys that he recruited at Iowa State. He's still being the same guy. We're still going to run a 3-3-5, defense that the professor ran at Iowa State, that John Heacock ran. All right. And Tony Veit is one of his guys as well. So let me know what you guys think about his game. Like, I think that he's incredibly fast. I think he's twitchy. He has great coverage potential. You could blitz him off of the edge, but he's got to learn some scheme. Got to learn how to take on blocks, get after the quarterback, where his eyes are going to be, and all of that. It's going to take some time for him to adjust to Big Ten football. But the ceiling is so there. So an exciting commit for Penn State.